Hello again. Mark Clark here with Clarky's Closet, a podcast. And today we're going to have a listen to some more of my pop songs. Pop Songs 2. Hello everybody, I hope that this podcast finds you well. Well, the podcast won't find you well. Nor will I, because I won't know whether you are well or not, but I hope you are well, which is what I'm trying to say in an offhand sort of way. Today, some pop songs, some more pop songs. If you missed Pop Songs 1, you can go back. We're into the second series now. Sorry, what am I talking about? The third series, and probably the final series, I'd say. I'm running out of material. I could put all of my stuff up, but then again, that wouldn't be selective, would it? And I'm trying to be selective. So this next song is called Plasticine. Now, it's actually, to be clear on this, it's called Plasticine Love or Plasticine Man. I think I prefer Plasticine Love. But somewhere along the line, I got messed up and I called it both of those. So both of these get quite a bit of airplay, or whatever the play you call it is, on Spotify, etc. And the song was originally written for Once Upon a Space Time, which was a play that we put on at Windsor High School in 1999. So I wrote it in 1998 probably, because that's what I used to do in those days, write the song, and then I had to go through record all of them. So it would have been recorded in 99 and then put on in that same year. It comes in at the end of Act 1, and one of the young girls from the colony they've just approached in Proxima Centauri comes up to the spaceship that they're on, all of their main characters, and she's complaining about the men in the colony, the boys, the men, and how they're after basically gratuitous sex and they're not really interested in settling down. Does it remind you of anything? This would fit in well with the Me Too movement, I think. At the time when I wrote it, I thought it might go well in something like Austin Powers, because it's kind of got a 60s sort of feel. See what you think. Plasticine Love, Man, however you prefer.
Colony, I met a guy who claimed that he was looking for my kind of a girl. He said to travel all around the new world. He preyed on my naivety. His love was made of plasticine. He was spreading it all over the world. He was fooling around with other girls. He left me broken hearted. Plasticine man, your anatomy is a mystery to me. Plasticine man, your anatomy is a mystery to me. I don't understand why he broke my heart and lied to me by playing all over the world, by fooling around with other girls. So all you young girls, listen to me. Young men's love is plasticine. They spread it all over the world by fooling around with other girls. They leave you broken hearted, cold and dry, tear you cry over nothing more than plasticine love. And the colony is full of these young men and their plasticine love. Plasticine and your anatomy is a mystery to me. Plasticine and your anatomy is a mystery to me. All you young girls, listen to me. Young men's love is plasticine. They spread it all over the world. They fool around with other girls. They leave you broken hearted. So beware you girls, the young men's pearls are fashioned out of plasticine love. And the colony
If you heard any of my earlier podcasts, you would have heard Your System 1 and 2. Your System was a band that I put together in the middle 80s. You would have also heard me mention Jason Garwood, who's a very fine guitar player who played with us. Not just a fine guitar player, a very fine musician. Because in the next song, Jason is not only playing the slide guitar, I think it is a guitar of some sort, and he's playing the mandolin and the banjo, and Julian Jazz Clark, my brother Jazz, on the drums, and it's a really good feel. The actual idea of the song is that no matter how you try, you can't sing the traditional American songs, often originally written by black people. You can't sing them with your normal accent, Australian English, whatever it is. You're kind of bound by the conventions and just the feel of the songs to sing them with the black man's voice. If you think about Elvis sang, when people say, oh, you know, they all sound American, it's not American so much, it's the black man's voice. So this is a song about that, and how no matter how hard you try, it doesn't matter where you come from in the world, you end up having to sing it with that authenticity that is lent to it by the original ethnic voice of the what they call now Afro-Americans. And this is the black man's music, which we kind of ripped off, let's be honest. And this is called Aussie Twang.
Now I may be an Aussie full of Aussie joy, but when I'm singing country, I'm a good old boy. I sound just like a black man when I'm singing them blues. Seems I don't really know what I should do, 'cause it's hard to sing this style of thing with Aussie twang. I wanna grab my woman and shake that thing. Even my favorite singer, Mr. Robert Plant, when he was off stage with Mr. James Page, sounded like an Englishman and nothing like he sounded on that stage. Listen, woman, what should I do? I'm singing with a black man's voice when singing the blues. Less than authentic, well, I know that's true, but there's nothing much that me or Sir Mick Jagger can do, 'cause it's hard to sing this style of thing with Aussie twang. I wanna grab my woman and shake that thing. Even my favorite singer, Mr. Robert Plant, when he was off stage with Mr. James Page, sounded like an Englishman and nothing like he sounded on that stage. Sound the same. You see, it's hard to sing this style of thing with Aussie twang. I wanna grab my woman and shake that thing. Even my favorite singer, Mr. Robert Plant, when he was off stage with Mr. James Page, sounded like an Englishman and nothing like he sounded on that stage. All of our voices, though they're our choices are black and white mixed. It seems it's been fixed. Black or white, our voices, though there are other choices, are colored by the mighty USA, and the song remains the same. And still the blues remain. The song remains the same. And still the blues remain.
And Jason is, of course, not playing a slide guitar, but he's playing the electric guitar with a slide and doing it exceptionally well, I think you'll agree. And the drumming was very good also, so thank you, Juz, and thank you, Jason. The next song is called I Ain't Missin You at All. A lot of people seem to like this one too on the various platforms. It's kind of a West Coasty feel love song. I'll play it for you now.
Sadly, storm clouds sit upon the ocean, softly singing their symphony of tears. Twilight is wrapped in green clouds, grim devotion. Suddenly the sunlight disappears. You threw my heart against the wall, tossed it on the floor, girl, kicked it out and closed the door behind. When you went away, well, I ain't missing you at all. No matter what they tell you, I ain't missing you 1,000 times a day. I ain't missing you at all. No matter what they tell you, I ain't missing you 1,000 they tell you I ain't missing you at all.
I started playing bass when I was 14, and I moved on to the acoustic guitar when I was 18, 19. And this next song I'm going to play for you was recorded fairly recently in the last couple of years, but it was written in 1978, 79, whenever it was, I was that age, in the late 70s certainly. And it has an odd chord progression because you know how when you start doing something and you don't know what the parameters are, you try all sorts of things because you don't know what the rules are at all. And this song is very odd. It's an A9 and then an A flat 9, and then it's odd. You'll hear what I mean when you hear the progression itself. But it's an imaginary situation. I was a young man just writing about what it might be like to be older and have a family, and of some of the problems that might bring. It's called Hey Lady, and here it is.
Hey, lady, there is no way that you are gonna catch me. Hey, 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 lady, all in your net, there's better fish in the sea. Hey, 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 lady, why live in chains when we are free to be free? 'Cause next it's all right now, not another nappy change. Come on dear, we're late for the show. And that's all, that's great. Now the babysitter's late, I wish the world would leave me alone. Hey lady, I love you now, but for forever, who knows? Hey, 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 lady, I'm not a gambling man, I live alone. But I'm sorry, my lady, but I gotta run like a man on the run. And if I must get caught one morning, then in between I'm gonna have me some fun. Cause next it's all right now, who's this sloppy creature who is taking out my daughter tonight? And then it's all that's great, my son caught drinking underage and challenging the pub to a fight. Hey lady, by your expression I can only conclude. Hey, 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 lady, but you were adamant and I've got to choose. Hey, 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 lady, but on my big mouth I don't know what to do. Because I guess there's love, bringing up a family, watching little children grow. And if the road got rough, I guess I'd have you by my side to help with distribution of love. I guess it's too late to leave you, my lady. I guess it's too late leaving you now. And if I must get cornered one morning, must get cornered one morning, I guess it's too late to leave you, my lady. I know it's too late to leave you now. And if I must get cornered one morning, it may as well be here and now. Oh, oh, oh. Here and now. Oh.
Yes, it's funny looking back at some of the topics that interest you when you're younger This next song was also written a very long time ago, around about 1979, 1980, and it's called A Brief History of William Jones. And it's about a man's life and mistakes that he's making along the way, along with his wife, and how they're chasing money and how it doesn't work out all that well for them in the end. I don't know why I was writing this at that age. Maybe I was just thinking about going to work for a long time and now after 42 years of teaching, I'm amazed that I was actually able to do it. I don't know what kids are like in the country that you're in, but it can be damned difficult in this one in public schools. I can tell you it varies from public school to public school, but there's a lot of nah going on. Sit down the front, son. Nah, you can't make me. I don't do nothing about it. Oh, it's sad, isn't it? Notice our new government, as I sit here now, where are we? We're in May. It's May the 10th today, as I'm recording this, and we have a new Labor government in the federal government, and we also have a new New South Wales government, and for the first time the New South Wales government has said that they think that maybe the reason we need 10,000 teachers is because conditions aren't as great as they might be. And they still haven't quite said that a lot of teachers are getting told to get stuffed in no uncertain terms. So many young people are going, I'm not going to do this, like that idiot Clarkey did for 42 years, and I don't blame them. So here is a song about a guy who gets sort of lost chasing money. It's called A Brief History of William Jones.
Billy went down to the city. He was looking for a place to sweat. His pa said, listen, son, now don't you forget, the rich don't come to the hungry, 'cause hunger don't come to the rich. Grab what you can, boy, or you'll dig your own ditch. So Billy started slogging in the business, soon worked his way up to the top of the hill. He then looked hard at his life. He took a suitable wife, but insisted she was on the pill. Oh, Billy, my boy, you learned your lesson well. His feet and fortune on his mind, old Billy lived in overtime. Efficiency his motto, charity a crime. He trod on little men so cruel to be kind. Then Billy started thinking about a family, but his path was blocked by Beverly Hills. And his wife soon agreed that a new washing machine would exclude kids from the deal. Oh, Billy, my boy, you learned your lesson well. And are you pleased with your life, William Jones? Notice the cut of your clothes, and what have you and your slice, Mrs. Jones? Why, you must surely take pride that the women beside are pushing hard to keep up with you. There can be no denying you learned your lesson well. His wife she took to drinking, she dragged him to the ground. She kept complaining there were no kids around, and as the debts were getting higher, Billy's health was going down. He raised his eyes one day and guess what he found? Well, we are sorry to inform you, dearest William, just exactly where it is that you stand. You see, the company's plans require a much younger man, and we trust you understand. Oh, Billy, my boy, you learned your lesson well. Oh, but William, my
And that's the final song for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Next week, I'm going to play you some more children's songs. Some more songs for young people. If you'd like to hear some more of my work, or if you'd like to have a read and a listen to some of my literary work, go to markclark.com.au. Bye for now.